Neuralink Corporation is an American neurotechnology company founded by Elon Musk to develop implantable brain-machine interfaces. Neuralink was started in 2016 and is now based in San Francisco. In the late 1990s, researchers began placing probes in the brains of paralyzed people to show that signals could let them move robot arms or computer cursors. In 2020, Neuralink believes electronic brain-computer interfaces will one day bring about curing blindness, paralysis, deafness, and mental illness, with the possibility of developing and enhancing abilities like rock climbing without fear, playing a symphony in your head, seeing radar with superhuman vision, or discovering the nature of consciousness.
It's more complicated than this, but it's, in a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. So.
This is Quantum Take. Let's explore what Neuralink is and what it is trying to achieve. Do not forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe to Quantum Take. 4 years after its formation, Neuralink has not provided much evidence that it can treat depression, insomnia, or a dozen other diseases that Musk mentioned. And then there are the unanticipated health risks of, surgically inserting computer hardware into human brains. One major barrier ahead of Neuralink is creating microwires that can defy its natural corrosive nature after being implanted in a brain for a decade. That problem alone could take years to solve. In reality, none of these advances are close to fruition, and some are unlikely to ever come about shortly. But I would not bet against Musk. If Neuralink even cured one thing Musk mentioned, it would be a medical miracle and life-changing for millions of people. In July 2020, according to Musk, Neuralink obtained a Food and Drug Administration breakthrough device certification that allows limited human testing under the Food and Drug Administration guidelines for medical devices. On August 28, 2020, tech mogul Elon Musk unveiled the latest update on his journey into science fiction over livestream. A somewhat functioning brain chip implant that would allow people who are paralyzed to operate technology, such as smartphones or robotic limbs, with their thoughts. The engineering marvel was a super-dense electrode technology that is already functioning on animals. This was actually a step ahead of where most people thought the company would be at this time, being that a year ago Neuralink only presented a sewing machine robot plunging 1,000 ultra-fine electrodes into a rodent's brain. To neuroscientists, this was nothing new. In their labs, the snap, crackle, and pop of electrical impulses recorded from animal brains and some human ones have been heard for decades. This actually does work, Musk said of people who have controlled computers with brain signals. It's just not something the average person can use effectively, Musk continued. Essentially, this was mostly theater similar to Animal Farm merged with The Matrix. Minutes into the live stream, assistants drew a black curtain to reveal 3 small pigs in fenced enclosures. These were the subjects of the company's implant experiments. Though details of the device were very vague, the online event was described as a product demonstration and was used as a recruiting tool as the company has started hiring thousands of experts in various fields to help Neuralink achieve its core objectives. Throughout the event, Musk deftly avoided giving timelines or committing to schedules on questions such as when Neuralink's system might be tested in human subjects. "We're making good progress toward clinical studies," he said. "I'm excited to announce that we received a breakthrough device designation from the Food and Drug Administration in July." Musk acknowledging the regulatory hurdles that Neuralink must clear to be viable. "They're nothing that anyone can buy or use from Neuralink as yet, and it isn't the first to believe that brain implants could extend or restore human capabilities. Seeing these probes measure the electrical signals emitted by neurons, the speed and patterns of those signals are ultimately a basis for movement, thoughts, and recall of memories, is somewhat promising and shows that Neuralink is seriously invested in achieving something." To neuroscientists, the most intriguing development shown in August may have been what Musk called the Link, a silver dollar-sized disc containing computer chips, which compresses and then wirelessly transmits signals recorded from the electrodes. The Link is about as thick as the human skull, and Musk said it could fit neatly onto the surface of the brain through a drill hole that could then be sealed with superglue. The Link can then be charged wirelessly using an induction coil, and Musk suggested that people in the future would plug in before they go to sleep to power up their implants. Who knows, maybe they'll team up with Apple and make a wireless MagSafe option for your head. Neuralink says it hopes to further develop such brain-computer interfaces to the point where one can be installed in a doctor's office in under an hour. On a species level, it's important to figure out how we coexist with advanced AI, achieving some AI symbiosis. However, I'm not sure you would want to be stuck with version 1.0 of a brain implant forever. Musk thinks an implant also needs to be easy to install and remove so that people can get new ones as technology improves. Musk's track record on safety and science has been mixed but effective thus far. The future of the world is controlled by the combined will of the people of the Earth. That might be the most important thing that a device like this achieves. The list of challenges for Neuralink goes on and on. Most concerning is a scenario where we are in a world where this type of technology is only available to the wealthy, creating a further technological divide and wealth inequality. But there's no reason to worry too much about that just yet. For now, Neuralink is just a signal that the idea of connecting human brains to computers is expeditiously becoming a reality. Do not forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe to Quantum Take. Thank you for watching or listening to the end.